Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Now I'm on my boo, alright? First of all, y'all wanted to hear story time, so I'm gonna give it to y'all, right? So boom. This one is gonna be the time I found out my ex was cheating on me. But this is an ex from like 6-7 years ago. I might have to close the window because that dog stay barking. But anyway, I'm about to start cooking, so that's why I'm in the kitchen, and you know, that's why I got my light here. But I just thought about it. I'm like, wait, they do want story time, so I'm about to just give them like stuff I've been through, and I caught this and this and that, doing this and this and that. I got you. So boom, let me start. So this particular ex, I was with him for a year and some change, almost 2 years, but we couldn't get there because my feelings was fading already at that point. Like, now you being toxic. And now I can't do it. So, alright, so I think I told this story time. Did I? Cause it's so many with the same boy, so it's like I don't even know which one I told. But anyways, in this video I'm gonna be telling y'all like different that he did to me anyway. So yeah. Chicken cutlet, but I'm chopping it up like into cubes. And I'm gonna make it with barbecue, and then I'm gonna make yellow rice. We're gonna do this. Stop loving me. But so yeah. There's this, alright, this is how you know you be dumb, like you really be dumb for the nigga. Like, so this one time I'm on a bus going home from school. I was in high school at this time. I think I started dating him in high school, yeah. So I'm on the bus chilling, listening to music, going home. Guess who I see coming on the bus? And he's not by himself, okay? He's not by himself. He's with a girl. So I'm like, alright, they probably go to school together or whatever. I'm sitting here talking to him, blah, blah. This nigga goes sits in the... I was just so dumb. Like, now that I think of it, I should have popped on him and her. But anyway, so this nigga goes sit in the back. And I guess she did too. I wasn't really paying too much mind to it. It was either that or he stood with me in the front. Until they got, yeah, he stood with me in the front. I was about to say, damn, you was really dumb. But he stood with me in the front of the bus until, like, we was at the back, but you know where the door is at? And in the back seat, she was back there. So she went straight to the back, keep pushing. So then he sat in the front with me and started talking or whatever. Then we all got off at the same stop. He gets off the bus talking about something. Oh, I said, where you going? He was like, oh, I'll be back. I'm gonna walk with her real quick or something like that. And I tried to go with him, and I should have known right there. I tried to go with him, and he was like, oh, for what? What are you doing? You trying to cause a scene, blah, blah. You know, manipulation stuff, you feel me? That's what he was doing. And I'm just like, I really let this nigga go down the block with her. Like, I don't know what they did. They probably kissed, whatever. He probably walking her home. And you the dummy because you see him talking to me on the bus the whole time. And you sitting there letting him take you home. Like, what? So, yeah, it was so many things he did in front of my face or even behind my back. And I was just like, to shut the f up. Anyways, so I can't multitask sometimes. So, what you call it? Yeah, it was so many things that he did that it was just like, all right, Kayy Lovee. It's right in your face, like he's really doing you dirty and you sitting here like still. But you know, I was young and dumb and blah blah blah. So yeah. So then it was another time. This is the story time that I think I already told y'all. I'm just basically telling y'all everything he did to me. And no, I don't care about him no more. No, I'm not reminiscing on it. No, I'm not. None of that. Whatever y'all thinking. No. I just feel like it's a good story time because out of everybody, he's the one who really like. Him and some other boy, like, really put me through some shit. You feel me? So, why not talk about it on YouTube? And plus, people want to hear story time, so I'm giving it to y'all. But, yeah, then another time, I had went to the store over there across the street from me. To the Ox store. Oh, my bad. So, yeah, I had went to the Ox store one day, get something. I forgot what it was, and the Ox, I guess they didn't like him or something, so they hit me up. They didn't like him, I guess. So then when they see me in the store, they already knew who I was. Like, they already knew me and him was together at a point, or still together at that point. So I'm like, if y'all see flies around, I don't know what's going on, but they came out of nowhere. But anyways, he's like, oh, your boyfriend cheating on you, blah blah blah. I'm like, at first I was just like, what are you talking about? But I already knew that he knew me and this boy was together, so I was just like, oh, okay. Like, he's like, oh, I'm gonna show you a video. I got a clip of him trying to talk to other girls and blah blah blah. I'm like, bet. He said, come back tomorrow, I'm gonna show it to you, I'm gonna show it to you. I'm like, bet, because I guess he was busy at that moment, so he couldn't look for it. He was like, when I find it, I'm gonna show you, so come back tomorrow, blah blah blah. So then I'm like, okay. So I'll come back the next day. Oh, I'm over here swinging this around. I come back the next day and he shows me the footage, but you couldn't hear the audio. So I'm like, okay. So I see him following the girl. He was like this. The girl was walking out the store. Mind you, she looked regular, like some regular, you feel me? Dressed regular, all that. You see him going like this out the store following her. Like basically like, oh, I can't talk to you. Like, you know how niggas be like when they, oh, I can't talk. Fiending, thirsty. Like, that's how he was. So he was coming out the store like, but you couldn't hear the audio, but I'm not stupid. I know what you're doing. So the fact that he knew I couldn't hear the audio, he tried to manipulate the situation and tried to say, oh, I was just telling her jeans look nice. Even if you did say that, you still look stupid and you still ratted on yourself, because why did you tell another female her jeans look nice? Why are you even looking? 2, you don't even compliment your own girl. Like, that was a whole situation. I was blacking on him. He was like, oh, come to my house, we could talk about it, blah blah. But I already knew why he wanted me to go to his house. Like, I'm not stupid, you just wanna, and you're not getting it, okay? So I kept telling him, no no no. I said, if I go over there, we're talking, that's it. Like, I'm not doing nothing with you. So that's exactly what happened. I went over there, made him cry, all that. Like, you're not about to play with me. So yeah, we ended up not doing anything, like I said. And yeah, like, you're not about to play with me. So I pretended like I gave a okay, because clearly you don't give a about me if you want to be cheating on me. So I act like I gave a so he started crying because I was yelling all up in his face and I was wilding. He tried to put it on a dead family member and all that. Like, first of all, that don't even work no more. Like, nowadays niggas don't care. Like, they lie on anything. So he was like, oh, I put it on blah 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 blah. I'm like, to be honest, you could just stop right now. Like, you could just stop putting it on people, because I really don't care. Like, and I don't believe you. So I'm blacking on him, blah blah blah. Welcome to Peppers too. I'm blacking on him, and then he's like, oh, I was like, you know, still lying. Oh, I wasn't doing this, I wasn't doing that. I'm like, whatever. Like, I do not want to hear it. I was about to say his name too. I do not want to hear it. I already know. I already saw what I saw on that side. So I forgot exactly what happened that day, but I did leave. Obviously, we stood together. But each stuff that he was doing, it was making me like, alright, now I don't trust you. Like, now this is gonna be a toxic, hard relationship because I don't trust you. And my dumb self should have been left, but you know, I was in love with the nigga, so drink this little bit of orange juice before they attack. My bad, guys. So then, yeah, after that I just left, stood with him, but yeah. And then another time, he was just disrespectful. Yo, there was so much he did to me. Oh my god, now that I'm thinking about it. There was another time, boom, he came with me to my grandmother's house and we was outside. I don't think he went inside. So we in my grandmother's block chilling, because she live in a building and then there's a courtyard. Like, her building is inside the courtyard, so if that makes sense. So we in the building chilling, the courtyard chilling. This boy gonna look at somebody in front of me while I'm there. I smack fire out of him. Don't ever feel like, yeah, I know guys do it. Like, okay, do that on your own time. Don't do it in front of me. Because the minute you disrespect me, I'm violating you. So, yes, I smacked him. Excuse me, what are you looking for? Get down. So, yeah, I smacked him. Like, don't ever do that in front of me again. Like, you wildin'. So then, oh, I didn't even look. Shut the hell up. Just shut up. Then, what happened? Yeah, so after that, I smacked him or whatever. We had a little argument that day, and then we went home. He went home and I went home. That was that. It was a couple short incidents that, like, it's just like, you crazy. Like, you asking to get your ass whooped. So then there was another time where my best friend at this time, my boy best friend at this time, me and him was very close, and he told me everything, I told him everything. So one day my ex was in his building, my ex-best friend's building, with the girl that I had problems with, that I assumed he was cheating on me with too. To find out, I come to find out, but I really feel like he really was cheating anyways. But yeah, My best friend at the time told me, like, oh, don't say nothing, but I saw such and such with such and such in my building on the first floor. He was hugging up on her, blah, blah, blah. And first of all, he's not gonna lie about something like that. That's just not, you know, he's not gonna lie about something like that. So, you damn right it caused the argument. Cause what are you doing? So me and him was arguing. Matter of fact, this is how it started. Me and my best friend was talking in front of the building. Me and my ex-best friend was talking in front of the building, my building. And the girl had walked past. But me and her didn't have problems to the point like, oh, if I see you, I'm gonna pop on you. It was just we didn't get along and that was it. So I had seen her walk past the building and I kept grilling her. And my best friend at the time waits for her to get all the way to Carajoland, to the corner, to tell me that. Like, oh, don't say nothing, but I seen such and such and he was hugging on her and blah. I said, now you tell me? He said, Kayla and blah, blah. And like, I was like, let me go, because he was grabbing my arm. I was about to run after her. He was like, let me go. I mean, I was like, let me go, because he kept grabbing my arm. He was like, no, Kayla, no, I don't want you. Like, you know, just no, like. So then, I waited for him to let me go. Then I started running to the corner, and he was following me. And at the time, my brother, she had went to the basketball court, I think, to go see my ex. And he's always in that basketball court, so I already knew, like, he's in there, and she's going over there too, so bet. Like, easier for me. So I go over there, I chase her, I couldn't find her. Not chase her because she didn't know I was chasing her, but I was like running after her, and she didn't know, and I don't know where the hell she went, but she disappeared ASAP. So I think she left because she knew I was around, and she probably thought like, oh, I'm gonna get caught if I chill with him and she's around, so blah, blah, blah. So, I need a napkin. So, I go in the courtyard and she's not in there, but he's in there. And my brother was playing basketball in there too. So, I go in there, start blacking on him like, oh, so you was doing this and this and this and this and this and that?
Who told you that? Where to my mother? Who told you that? He could suck my... Who told you that?
I'm like... I said, first of all, watch him out before you get spanked by him. Like... So... He just kept denying it, of course. Regular nigga shit. He kept denying it, and... What happened? What happened? Oh, I was about to start crying because I was getting mad. Like, when I get mad, I start tearing. And I want to punch you in your mouth. So, you gonna keep lying? Like, let me know. So, boom, he kept lying. Oh, why you... Fix your face. Why you gotta start crying? Because he's lying to you and blah, blah, blah. Like, he already knew when I was about to start crying, so... Oh, I already see it in your face. You about to start crying. Stop listening to him, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, he's not gonna lie about something like that. Like, really. He's not gonna lie about something like that. And you knowing the history we have and how you are and all the things I caught you doing, of course I'm gonna believe him. Like, what? So boom. So I go in there and I'm like, you know what? Get out my face. Like, just go. So I start crying or whatever. And then my brother see me crying and he was like, what happened? He was getting mad already. And he was like, what happened? And I was like, nothing. Such and such is annoying. He said, you're not crying because he's annoying. He already knew what was up. But, of course, I'm not going to want my brother fighting these niggas because my brother will beat the shit out of you. So, I was like, alright, whatever. I was crying. I was sitting there for a little bit. I was chilling, laughing with them or whatever. By the way, I'm putting the chicken in here. So he left with his friends. I go about my way. I think I had left my best friend too when I came home. And that was another one. And it was another one too. It was another thing that he did. Stuff that he did, like, it's sad. Like, really. Oh! This one time, right? Alright, so boom. You know how a nigga is always in trouble? Like, he's in the streets, always into and stuff like that. So he was one of those. Like, even if he really didn't do nothing bad, he will always get caught by the cops anyways, or like, you know? So me being the type of girlfriend I am, I kept him out of trouble. Like, if you really want to talk about it, I kept the nigga out of trouble. And every time his boys would be like, oh, come outside, blah, blah, blah. He already knew not to leave me. Like, you're not about to leave me. And plus, all your niggas is doing is getting you in trouble. So what do you want to be outside for? So I will always keep him inside with me, or like he'll be home sometimes. If he's not with me, he's mainly with his friends outside. Well, if he wasn't with me back then, he would be with his friends. But I'm not doing that because, one, I'm not about to be dating no nigga in jail, in and out of jail. First of all, it already happened to him. he was being in and out of jail, and I was not with that. So there's one time, it was my birthday, right? This boy sit there and dub me on my birthday, to chill with his friends outside. Oh, I'm like, oh, so that's what we doing? Okay. He went outside, you know. And part of me felt like it was also because of other girls. Like, he was being around other girls. I'm not stupid. So he told me he was gonna chill with me on my birthday. Didn't. I started crying and everything. My little sister was like freaking 1 year old. And I was sitting there crying in front of her. That's one thing I couldn't stand, like crying in front of her. But obviously it was hard. But yeah, so I would cry. Then all he could ever say is, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can't be with your niggas another day? I'm confused. Like, it's not that deep. Like, you having sex with friends, let me know. So yeah, that was another time. He just did like a whole bunch of shit, and it's just like when are you gonna learn? You feel me? When? So this one day I got fed up. I couldn't do it no more. He got arrested. I started talking to my first love again. Mind you, my first love, I didn't lose my virginity to him. People kept thinking that. I don't know why, but like they would go to the other boy that I'm talking about right now. They would go to him like, oh, she lost it to him and blah. How you telling me when my? How you telling me? Like, really though. How you saying stuff I didn't even know? Like, so hold up. I am back, so had to cut the chicken. So yeah, he did like all that messed up stuff to me. I'm using parsley. And yeah, so then boom, 6 years later. All right, 6 years later, right now, he got the nerve to call me to question me. Mind you, he has a whole girlfriend. You have a whole girlfriend, my love, and like you're questioning me right now? Like, really? So now I'm using Italian seasoning. I use mad stuff for my meat. So he gonna call me. I ain't pick up because 1, we ain't speak in a minute, and 2, like, what are you really calling me for? Like, and 3, I already knew he had a girl, so why are you like sitting here calling me and you have a girlfriend? I don't like that. So like he calls me. I'm like, no. He called me and I didn't pick up. So then he hits me up on Instagram like, oh, pick up. I gotta ask you something. What do you need to ask me that's so important? Like, tell me. Oh, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. I said, nigga, tell me. Like, don't tell me not to say nothing. But of course I lied. I was like, I'm not gonna say nothing. What happened? You effed such and such. Why does it matter? Okay. Why does it matter where my vagina's been and me and you aren't together? It's been like 6, 7, 8 years. That's 1. 2, I'm grown. Don't question me about anything that pertains to sex. You feel me? Like, I could have with whoever I want to do it with. Okay. That's 1. 2, I'm grown. Okay. You don't tell me what to do. Yeah, like niggas be wildin'. Like y'all really be losing it. I like to use paprika too. So like you really lost me with that one. Oh, you be doing it and you for the streets. First of all, I'm for the streets because you can't have me no more. Like, let's be real, you want me again. Well, at least you did want me again recently before you got a girlfriend. But see, since you couldn't have me again, you like, alright, let me go manipulate the next female. Babe, once I'm over you, that's it. Like, I'm over you mentally before I can leave you physically, you feel me? And that's for every female. So guys, y'all need to learn that. Like, if she keep on complaining to you about the same thing and you still, obviously she's gonna get tired and leave you mentally before she leaves you physically. And then when she leaves you physically, now it's a problem. Now it's, oh, why? Why'd you leave me? Like, now y'all wanna play the victim. So I like to use gloves now to season my meat, because that's mad work. Like, my nails be having mad sauce on it and stuff. But yeah, like, who are you? Okay, who are you? So I called the boy that he asked me that question about, and I told him, is he saying anything to anybody about anything? Because I wanted to know. Obviously, I like seen it coming, but like I didn't really care, because like I said, I could do whatever I want. It's my, you know. But my thing is, and plus I'm single, my thing is, like, if we're gonna do stuff, like, you don't need to be running your mouth. You feel me? He said he didn't run his mouth, but I really don't believe it. But at this point, I really don't care for it. Like, if you said something, you said something. You feel me? But my thing is, like, people, whether he said something to my ex or other people, and then it got to him. My thing is, why do y'all feel the need to keep going to my ex that's from 8 years ago to tell him stuff about me still? Like, I don't get it. I really don't. Like, boy. Like, I get you miss me and all that, but you cannot have me no more. Sorry, you tried it. You really did. And some of these boys I be talking about, they be watching my channel. Or I seen that video you was talking about me. I don't care. Okay, I don't care. Like, clearly, this YouTube, you feel me? If you don't do YouTube, you wouldn't understand. You choose to put your life out there on YouTube for a reason, okay? One, me, like, yeah, it's personal, but at the same time, it's like, a lot of people go through this stuff. Like, it's really not that deep. Like, like, I had somebody complain to me before about telling a story about him on my channel before. Like, oh, you making me look bad, blah, blah. You made yourself look bad when you decided to play me or hurt me or whatever it is that you did to me. Yeah, you did that to yourself. And it's funny because all these niggas know how I am already. Like, y'all already know how my mouth get. And when I'm mad, I do not care. So obviously you knew this was coming. So but yeah. So now I'm about to make the rice. Hold up. I'm trying to do a different type of video because I know y'all, like, some people like seeing different stuff, and I want to see what type of content y'all like better. Let me tell y'all something. I hope y'all wash your rice. I really do. I just got y'all all over the place. And I got peanut butter on my shirt. How? Alright, what am I doing? Okay, so I like to put peppers, like chopped up peppers, in my chicken sometimes. So I'm about to do that in a few. But right now, I'm gonna put rice in. I'm gonna put rice in the bowl, the pot. Now you wanna rinse your rice. You feel me? Do you feel me? This is about to be a long video, I'm sorry. But it's alright, because I know y'all like to see this. So it's fine. Not me teaching y'all how to cook. Stop playing. I'm not doing all that right now. And my camera's definitely dying. So I'm gonna get back to y'all when I charge it a little bit. I'm gonna get started on the rice and stuff like that. And I'll be back. Hey guys, I'm back. So the rice is almost done and the chicken is getting done right now. But yeah, what was I saying? I don't even really remember where I left off, but basically YouTube is a platform where you put your personal stuff out there. I mean, if you don't like it, then I don't know what to tell you. This is my channel. If you want to make your own and talk about me, that's fine. Like, that's completely fine if you want to do that. But yeah, nobody's gonna stop me from talking about what I want to talk about on my channel. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, that was everything like that he did to me so far that I can remember, because I know it's way more. There was another time where I was coming out of school and I took the bus home, and something just told me to get off early this day. Like, I was like, let me get off and stop earlier on the bus. So, because I like to do that sometimes, get off early and then walk. But this one time, I think I told y'all this before. This one time I was walking and I seen him hugging up on another girl that had went to the school next to where I live. And I don't think she knew anything about me though, because she was like confused. Like, I looked at him, I was like, I ain't saying nothing, I kept walking. Then I think he had texted me or something like that. Like, Niggas do stuff and then want to come to you about it. Like, just shut up. Like, leave me the hell alone. If you made your bed, now you gonna lay in it. Nah. But yeah, people be weird and I don't got time for it. So yeah, this was my little story time on the times I caught him cheating, or like not physically, but you know, almost damn near. So yeah, if y'all want to know something else, like if y'all have any questions about this specific person or whatever, then comment down below. I'll be glad to share my business with you guys, because hey, that's what I do. And alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I know it's probably long right now, but that's fine. I hope y'all enjoyed me giving y'all a little preview of me cooking, because people be wanting cooking videos, but like, I don't know, I just don't, like, when I'm cooking, I don't think about the camera, you feel me? So yeah, but I'm gonna get back to y'all in the next video.